Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Kelly May. She's a Senior Extension Associate for Family Finance and Resource Management for the University of Kentucky. Kelly, do we need to be worrying about our subscription services when we get texts about them?
No, relax. They're probably just fine. Those messages are geared to make you scared. So they're trying to make you act quickly without thinking. So if you ever get a message that says something's going to be paused, or your payment didn't get received in time, or we're going to disconnect your service, or your service is no longer working, you can ignore those. You can be cautious and ignore those, and definitely don't click on any links, because what they're trying to get you to do is they're trying to make you panic so that you'll click on it without thinking. And that's how they're going to try to get your information. In some counties, I've been getting messages from Netflix, or it could be, instead of a subscription service, it could be a UPS delivery, or Amazon delivery, or it doesn't matter what the company is. And they could just be using that name to pretend to be somebody else. It's a type of phishing where they're pretending to be somebody else to try to get your information.
What can we do if we clicked on one of those links?
Well, if you clicked on it, don't feel bad. So that they were trying to make you panic, and if they tricked you, it's going to be all right. So a couple things you can do is change your password. So for that particular service, go ahead and change your password to protect your account. And if you used the same or similar password for any other accounts, we know we probably shouldn't do that. But if we did, we should change them for all the accounts that might use that similar password. Contact your financial institution if you need to stop a payment. So if they have convinced you to give money, see if you can stop that payment or change your account security settings for your bank or your credit union. And check your credit report. So watch for identity theft. Now, hopefully that won't happen, and you can check your report and see that it's fine. But that's at annualcreditreport.com. And if it has happened, if you do notice fraud on your accounts, you can report that to the Federal Trade Commission or the Kentucky Attorney General's office, or both. Scammers are now using voice cloning
Hmm.
to capture little snippets of somebody's actual voice, maybe from Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, where there are recordings available online. And they're using those recordings to make the voice sound just like the real actual person you know.
Mm.
So if you get a phone call from somebody and it seems like not the usual phone call you would get, it's unexpected, they're asking for money, it sounds unusual, even if it actually sounds exactly like the person you know, be cautious. It's probably not them. It could be a recording using this new technology. It's very scary to hear about. You can hang up and you can dial what you know is the phone number for that
Mm.
person. Chances are they will answer and they will be fine. They will not be having this emergency crisis that has been made up in this phone call. But definitely you should check on them and make sure they're okay. We always want to make sure everybody's okay. But just try to not fall for that fear
Mm.
trigger. They're trying to trigger you into going ahead and taking a step without checking on it. So always stop and check on it. That's an excellent question.
Is there any way to report a phone call like that?
Yes, again, it's those same Federal Trade Commission and Kentucky Attorney General's office. They may not be able to stop it if it's coming from, overseas, or if they can't figure out who's doing it, but it might help for them to know that it's going on. And if they know it's happening in the local area, they can let the authorities know. One other red flag on these types of scams is that they'll often ask for a strange method of payment. So it's
Mm.
urgent, they need money, but they don't just want you to Venmo them. They want you to go buy a gift card and
Mm.
give them the code off the gift card, or they want you to send a wire transfer, or they want cryptocurrency. And the reason they want those different forms of payment is because they can't be tracked or reversed.
If anyone would like more information, how can they do so?
Contact your local extension office.
Thank you for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.